In the ring will be Leszek Jankowiak of Poland. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to the ring wearing beige with green and weighed in officially at 131.9 pounds. Coming to us from Leeds, West Yorkshire, England, he proudly represented Great Britain at the 2016 Olympics, and now as a professional has a record consisting of 13 wins, 3 defeats, 1 draw, with 5 of his 13 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Qais Ashfaq! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, he comes to the ring wearing white with red and gold and weighted the same as his opponent, 131.9 pounds. Hailing from Tokyo, Japan, he had a stellar amateur career, becoming a youth world champion, and now, as a proud Ring Magazine ambassador, he is undefeated as a professional with 7 wins, 4 of his 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Hayato Tsutsumi!
Boxers, you received my instructions in dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
Another important matchup here. Japan's undefeated and fast-rising 26-year-old now, Hayato Tsutsumi. And he's in with Britain's talented underachiever, Qais Ashfaq, who needs to get a big win to revive the career. He's coming off that decent enough draw with Levi Giles, but this is a whole different experience. Can the Yorkshireman deal with the occasion and the chance? He was a standout amateur. He's a 17-fight professional now. He's got plenty that Tsutsumi hasn't got, but Tsutsumi has looked really good so far.
Yeah, really, really good. He has, and doesn't do a lot wrong, and that's what's impressed me. Very economical. When he lets his shots go, he really commits to it, doesn't waste much. You see there, he just had a little look, didn't he, for about 30 seconds, and now he's on the front foot. But the feints, I like the feints from Qais Ashfaq. He's got to be busy with that, try and unsettle the rhythm of Tsutsumi.
Ashfaq has to be a constantly moving target. I don't mean by running or going too far back in straight lines, because you get yourself into trouble. But a step back, a pivot left, a pivot right. Feinting with the hands, constantly fidgeting, moving with the shoulders. Just not allowing Tsutsumi to set himself, because he'll walk you down, waiting for you to make a mistake, and then fire off with fast counters right down the line.
He's already got centre ring, Tsutsumi, but that was a nice move from Ashfaq, who'll be looking to counter from the outside. He's a boxer tricks at his very best.
But it worked because he got on the balls of his feet, got a little bit of rhythm, and then he's able to flick up that jab. It lacks power. But again, right now, you just want to get scoring and get this guy a little slightly frustrated if you can early in the fight.
We just see there as well, it's so important that he doesn't fall over that front foot. Ashfaq, see a beautiful, well-timed uppercut there. He didn't get full purchase on the shot, but still, he will be punished if he falls over that front foot.
Nice little left hand as well there from Tsutsumi. Again, he won't be worried about the movement here of Ashfaq, or even the flicking shots yet. He's just looking to walk him down and try and just get a solid base to throw from.
Talk about the amateur pedigree of Ashfaq. Tsutsumi boxed at a high level in the amateurs as well, travelled the world, so that's where he gets his very good style from.
Yeah, world youth champion, Ashfaq, an Olympian back in 2016. So much promise, but 9 years on, he's got to deliver. He's got 3 defeats on the record. And although a big underdog here, this could turn his career around, but body work from Tsutsumi, who really drives those shots home.
Yeah, and good rhythm to that works well there from Tsutsumi. Not loading up, but making sure he's getting that proper turn with the left hook and the right hand as well to the head.
Yeah, he commits to it, doesn't he? But he never telegraphs it. No signs, no shows with the work. That makes it difficult to counter.
Good shot.
Well, he's really going downstairs, isn't he, in this first round. Back from Ashfaq, who's had one or two glimpses in the opener, but the solid base of Tsutsumi is looking very impressive.
Consistency is about showing up every day. Everybody's looking for that every day to success. Take risks.
ちょっと硬いダウンダメね早いフィントいっぱいダブルジャブ相手カウンターわかるそうダブルジャブ右腹右上変化いっぱい大丈夫OK 頑張るよ
ハヤトナイス
ナイス
全部一度いっちゃダメもっとフェイントとかいいプレッシャー
Welcome back to Riyadh. What a night we have here. Ismail Salas, one of the best trainers in the business. He's been around forever, worked with David Hay and others, plenty of Brits, but he's in the corner of Hayato Tsutsumi, this 26-year-old ring ambassador from Japan. Fight number 8. He's undefeated and 4 knockouts already, looking really sharp. In with Qais Ashfaq, the southpaw mover from Leeds, who's got bundles of ability. He's just got to sort of put it all together in a performance that really springs his career forwards. He's 32 now, Ashfaq, and there is signs, and has been always, of quality, that these body shots from Tsutsumi early.
Yeah, he leant into that one, Adam. Ashfaq.
Tsutsumi had a good look at him, didn't he? In most of that certainly in the first 2 minutes of that first round. Not worried about anything. Ashfaq was moving quite well, flicking that jab out. So he's just looking at his rhythm, just trying to close that gap and now bring a little bit smaller. And he's coming a little bit faster in this round. Tsutsumi close the gap a little bit quicker.
Yeah, he's just getting on the outside, isn't he? Good right uppercut there from Tsutsumi. The pressure as well, Adam, non-stop now.
Yep, it really is a tough ask this already for Qais Ashfaq, who's not been blessed with power. 5 knockouts on the record, but he's got to do something to keep this Tsutsumi off him, because he's marauding forwards, but with intelligence and working the body and head very nicely. And Ashfaq has been down a few times before and stopped. He plants his feet and digs in. He's digging in for his career here, Ashfaq.
Been made to work really hard though, but good work on the back foot nonetheless from Ashfaq.
He had a good 20 seconds.
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
I think. Some good shots.
And I think the work's better when he's getting that front foot on the outside of Tsutsumi, as he does there.
I think the problem is he's got to take risks here, Ashfaq, because Tsutsumi has got such a high work rate. And there he does, Ashfaq, and puts punches together really well, but it's whether he consistently can do it.
Well, I think what's important for him, he needs an exit route after every time he throws a combination. So he's got to throw in bursts and in 3s or 4s, wherever he's doing, but he's got to find a way out straight after. Holding your feet, you're gonna wait for the response. You don't want that to happen, not with the guy with the power of Tsutsumi.
Really get made to work, isn't he? So much movement already, only in the second round, and an awful lot moving around the perimeter of the ring. Still plenty of time left. The pressure and the work to the body from Tsutsumi, so impressive.
But you would have thought he would have trained for that. I mean, he's got to be aware that his feet are the most important part of this competition here. Going to be constantly a moving target.
Left
Good
hook
body
to the
shot.
liver, yeah, really nice shot from Tsutsumi, who's planting his feet, getting power and leverage into it. And Ashfaq with combinations back, a good second round, but down he goes. These body shots just beginning to trouble Ashfaq. He complains, but he has to take account, and this could be the difference in power and maybe in freshness as well. All the advantages there with Tsutsumi.
Last shot. Second phase on it for him. Yeah? You're putting up first phase on him. Putting the first one, then you'll be setting up, waiting him to go. 1, 2. Put the first phase in, adjust, then put the second phase in.
Yeah, some good work in patches on the back foot. That was a nice combination, but I don't think you'll mind this Tsutsumi, who really gets to work, and it was a left to the body. He was off balance nonetheless, Barry.
I think it's the right hand of the temple. I think it's that shot.
yeah,
I think it's that
it is.
shot. I think he's looking to roll out there. I think the body shot just pushes him over a little bit.
Yep, that right to the temple was a beautiful shot. Amir Khan has just taken his place at ringside right behind us, and he was nodding in approval of this Hayato Tsutsumi, who looks like he could sparkle in this super featherweight division. Early days, of course, but a decent test against Qais Ashfaq, who was a star amateur himself and still has ambitions as a pro. He's taken this opportunity, and he's taking the punches of Tsutsumi.
Tsutsumi shows you, you know, you can still be very exciting without throwing loads and loads of shots. That's with the speed and the shot selection and the accuracy and the pressure on the front. But another beautiful right to the body. It was on the waistband, that.
Yep, the Polish referee just saying keep them up, and nothing cynical at all from Tsutsumi. He's been targeting that body from the opening 30 seconds, Barry.
Yes, the right shot, isn't it? That right uppercut through the middle. Get that right in the solar plexus. And they come back from that, Ashfaq.
Tell you what, though, he's as tough as they come, Ashfaq. We've seen him in the past. That fight with Liam Dillon was a real war. He's been down before, he gets back up. Plenty of fight in him.
I really like him, Qais Ashfaq. He's can be controversial at times. He calls for fights. He's moved around gyms and stuff, but his heart's in the right place, and he's really committed to this business now. But it's a tough ass, this. Hayato Tsutsumi all over him.
So Ashfaq can't argue just an uppercut.
He's turned it down again, and he's annoyed about that, Ashfaq. But a minute and a half into the third, and he is taking a second count, and it's all getting hard, and it's getting hard early.
Yeah, look at the pressure here from Tsutsumi. Right arm, a lovely left hand.
The body shot
Right
again, under the left elbow, down for the third time. I'm not sure Ashfaq's going to see the end of this round. He's going to have to dig in here, because Tsutsumi's going to go for it. Seeking out knockout number 5, the ring ambassador. Ashfaq in big trouble. Referee looking close, and Ashfaq's been stopped, and it's a win here, and it's a great win for Hayato Tsutsumi. Wow, 8 out of 8, and look at that roar from one half of the Tsutsumi family. Both brothers, both ring ambassadors, and both Darren and Barry going places.
Yeah, he's a very, very good fighter, and as you say, he's going places. He's going to be tough to beat. So much promise. I just love everything about him. As I say, he's economical. He doesn't waste anything, and when he lets the shots go, Barry, they're so hurtful.
Yeah, I thought Ashfaq had a really good go. I thought, you know, he tried to get the tactics right, plenty of movement, but in reality, Tsutsumi won that, I think, in second gear.
Yeah.
I mean,
just level.
Yeah, he was very, very good. He's so patient. He doesn't rush his work. He makes sure he hits the target clean with every punch.
Yeah, a real talent, and it's incredible because they fast-tracked him already. His debut was 8 rounds, his third fight was 12 rounds, so I don't think it's going to be long until he's in something really significant. But look at the work there, albeit it was round the side of the head, and he was just roughing up. He was bullied, wasn't he, Ashfaq?
Yeah, and I think, you know, there you go, that is around the back of the head, but there's an uppercut through the middle. And to be fair, Ashfaq has a right to have a little bit of moan about that. The first shot does dip him low for the uppercut. And Ashfaq's a tough kid. We've seen that time and time again, and he showed it here tonight. But Tsutsumi, he's going to be a bit of a problem when he gets more experience and garnishes more tools to his game as well. I think he's going to be a real problem.
Yeah, he's only going to get better. That's frightening.
Ashfaq embracing Ismail Salas from Tsutsumi's corner in the ring. It's a tough loss to take for the man from Leeds, but this Hayato Tsutsumi, we've got Harlem Eubank, Jamie Conn and Amir Khan all behind us, all very, very impressed. And he's exciting to watch. I think His Excellency's chosen a pretty good ring ambassador there.
Yeah, and I think he hasn't. That I'm saying, you haven't got to be 100 miles an hour to be excited. It's just the way he goes about his work. He's a menace. He walks you down, he's a menace, because every time he throws a shot, it could be the shot at the end of the fight.
He's a menace. I like that. And look at him. He could be going all the way, this fella. Good fight next week. Great domestic tussle. Jack Rafferty and Mark Chamberlain. Cannot wait for that in Altrincham. Rafferty undefeated. Chamberlain, formerly His Excellency's favourite, of course, and he's back. And can he take Rafferty's unbeaten scalp? That's the 23rd. Plenty to get through on the night of the 16th. Hayato Tsutsumi by third round stoppage, Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes, 8 seconds of round number 3. Our referee in charge, Leszek Jankowiak, stops the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout, still undefeated, and from Tokyo, Japan, Hayato Tsutsumi!
Undefeated, and you heard it from Barry Jones, a menace.